My name is Jan, and welcome to Cinemind. Today, I'm going to talk about the movie The Substance. There will be spoilers ahead. I will also talk about the sexualization of women, and the video will include graphic body horror scenes. However, the worst ones have been blurred. When I first started watching this movie, I was very sure that I had understood the themes it posed deeply. I knew about the unrealistic body standards and the ageism that is happening in Hollywood. I've had long conversations with female friends of mine about the way they felt mistreated by men. I also knew that the male gaze could be internalized. On an intellectual level, I understood what Elizabeth was going through. But the movie lured me in. Close-ups of Sue and the other dancers, moving suggestively, drew my attention away from the themes I'd been thinking about and toward their bodies, making me see the protagonist through the same male gaze I thought I'd resisted. And then, without warning, the film turned on me. The same body that I was just invited to sexualize started to become more grotesque. A big, misshaped bump appeared on Sue's body, and as she tried to remove it, she pulled a slimy chicken wing out of her belly button. I was disgusted at what I saw, and the scene left me confused. I was taken out of this gaze, feeling uncomfortable at the thought that the body I had just focused on as an object of allure was now suddenly made grotesque. The plot then moved on. This pattern repeated. First, I was shown Sue's body through the male gaze, and being conditioned throughout my life, started to sexualize it once again. Right after these scenes, though, the movie showed me the more and more obscure body of Elizabeth, now having a deformed leg, an old, shriveled hand as a consequence of the substance. It was a disturbing sight. And, as before, because of the contrast between the feeling of excitement and the immediate switch to disturbing scenes, I was made to feel deeply uncomfortable. It was as if the film had noticed that I was looking at its protagonist in an objectifying way and punished me for it immediately. This idea kept being built upon, culminating in the third alter ego of Elizabeth, Monstro Eliza Sue. This version was completely deformed and only barely resembled a female body. It was hard to look at, but the film made me look at it, at every deformed part of it, at the teeth growing out of its belly, at the face that grotesquely appeared on its back, at the detached boob that oozed out of a slimy hole of the body. The same camera angles that were used before to show the suggestive dance of Sue were now used to show this disturbing mutation. I began to understand the discomfort I felt when the film turned my gaze back on me. That was the whole point of the switch. It was meant as a painful reminder that this male gaze is harmful to the subjects it looks upon, dehumanizing them, only showing them as objects of men's desires. And yet, the discomfort, the uneasiness this made me feel, is only a fraction of what many women feel when they are sexualized without consent. Except, unlike me, they cannot just walk out of the theater when they start feeling uncomfortable. They are living it. Before this movie, I had thought of myself as a well-meaning, relatively unproblematic man. Now, I see the male gaze still shapes my perceptions in ways that are so deeply imprinted in my behavior, I barely notice them. The male gaze is still part of my everyday behavior, and now, when I slip back into this sexualizing view of women, I am often reminded of the disgust I felt during this movie. This movie conditioned me with the purpose of making me aware of what I was doing subconsciously. That is the genius of the substance. It does not let you stay at a distance. It pulls you in and makes you feel the discomfort of sexism. It is now one of my favorite movies and has made me fall in love with the horror genre all over again.
If you, as a man watching this video,
feel that you have overcome your own problematic tendencies, I suggest you watch this movie and reconsider. Even though we are often well-meaning, we too still carry this gaze within us.